Everybody! We are on. And RIP Mario Maker 1, because that died 2 weeks ago? Basically during the solar eclipse. um, I had an old video on that, or an old level on that made YouTube's. And I remade it in Mario Maker 2, so you can still play it, but it's kind of weird. Like, I didn't like how Mario Maker 2, I didn't like its integration. Like, the Wii U's integration with Mario Maker was great because you could literally tap on the screen and do stuff. Whereas, like, Mario Maker 2, it's, like, a lot less that way. Like, the Switch is a great machine, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot harder to use in that sense. Um, and on top of that, like, with how quickly they got rid of Mario Maker 1 and like replaced it with 2, um, like it really disincentivized me from like wanting to make levels for Mario Maker 2 because like it's like how do I know Mario Maker 2 is not going to go the way of Mario Maker 1 really quickly? And unfortunately that's sort of how modern gaming is. Before you know it, the things that you created are all gone. Like dust in the wind. But anyways, that rant's over. Let's get back to Beastbreaker. So off screen, let me know if you can hear me or anything like that. No one's talked in chat yet. But the big thing here is that I leveled off screen. It was on the Wii U. Mario Maker 1 was on the Wii U, which is the big one that didn't really sell well. Literally, it didn't sell well, and literally Mario Maker was the only reason I bought a Wii U. To be perfectly honest, I actually bought the Wii U with Mario Maker combo and have the amiibo still in its package. It's not worth all that much, it's like 20 bucks. So it must have been a pretty common amiibo. But, because I had made music's loud down by 25%. Alright. Let's see. Audio. It is already down by like 25%. Hello, game. Hello? Hello? Game. There it goes. I don't know if that changed anything. But yeah, so it was the Wii U. So the only reason I got the Wii U was Mario Maker, honestly. Because I really liked dorking around, because back in the day, don't tell Miyamoto, he'll be mad, but I used to do the ROM hacking thing where you have these tools that you can use to modify the levels of like Mario 3. Back then I made levels that were kind of jerkish, because I was a young kid being a jerk. Alright, so just so you know, off screen, I leveled up to level 25. And I will say this, there was only like one sort of conversation thing that happened, and it took me until, like I did it right after stream. And it took me until midnight to get that far. So, I'm glad that I did that. Basically, the funny thing was, I actually tried to look up like a walkthrough or something, trying to figure out like what level I needed to get to unlock the quote-unquote final parts of the game without having to stop and do stuff. And funnily enough, one of the first streams to come up was Rick Griffin's from Twitch, and he's the furry guy who made House Pets. So it's kind of interesting to see them be recommended as the one. But also new weapon set, and I'll probably show you how that weapon set works. So off screen, the one thing that I did was I upgraded. I tried to find a sword combination that really works well with me. Just to sort of expand my weapon pool and stuff like that. So is there like a weapon? Knives and hammer. So knives and hammer I'm not really good with, and I don't really plan on getting good with it. But we're going to do the ultimate glitch, and I'm going to use the sword combo that I created. that I played around with, and I think it really fits the style that I like to play. I've spoken to Umbra. Your accomplishments have convinced him to agree to our new plan. The node. Oh, you have reservations about whether the output node should be destroyed? If the Queen won't respond to messages, but she monitors her tech, what if we show her? Show me breaking the beast. Interesting. It certainly got my attention. And it might possibly be possible to record footage and upload it directly to the node. Umbra will have misgivings, but I suspect he'll attempt it regardless. Alright, so I don't know what this companion does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap... I tried to use the hammer. I tried to, like, when I got done, like, going, yeah, this is the sword I want to use. So this is, here it is. Concentrated strike, calculated stab, and thing. So basically I want to show you what this does and talk through it. So this is just a better version of the original, but you get less movement. The other one gets like 100 and something. This one gets 50 movement. So you don't move as much and bounce around as much with this, which works for me because I don't care for bouncing around all that much. It's quantity over quality, or quality over quantity. Because this one deals more damage and you gain more charge as you go. This is the plain vanilla shield that came with the original set. You deal 1 damage, you gain 2 block. It's simple as that. So what is the main premise of this weapon? It's these 2 items. It's utilizing the shield and the sword to the best of their ability. So basically you build up a lot of shield by bouncing around using the defensive charge. And these 2 things, you take advantage of the shield, and the shield's like the best one of gaining shield, the original one. All the other shields are kind of like, eh. They're kind of like compromises that don't really work well with this set. So there's a sword for an attack, and then there's retaliate for defense. Now, retaliate, you basically gain 1 retaliate, and then basically any core that attacks you, you actually deal the amount of damage that the core would do to you. So basically any enemy that's attacking you, like, basically gets you a core. But we can do this while that. And then this is sort of the attack. For every 8 block that I have built up for my shield, it deals 1 damage. So basically the idea is to use calculated strikes to gain charge. Use the excessive charge to use defensive things to attack the opponent. It does less damage, but you gain 2 blocks for each thing that you do. And then basically you just keep building and building and building shields, which helps because if you get hit by the enemy, you don't care as long as you retaliate beforehand. You'll notice that I didn't do the plus on this one, and that's because the only thing that the plus increased or improved on this item was it increased the pause from 5 to 10, which means you get more movement. Which, if I'm retaliating, I need to be in a position where I know the enemy is going to hit me, and I don't want to move all that much. I actually want to have a short move with a precise action. I want to move a little bit and retaliate, not move a long distance and retaliate, because I might accidentally move myself out of the attack range of the enemy, which is not good. So I don't understand why they thought movement of 10 was an improvement. It's not. So I left that one unimproved. So, let's get this one in action, baby. On a story mission as well.
I have grave misgivings, and yet, with circumstances such as they are, I feel I must attempt it regardless. I have re-enchanted Cinnabar's pins to plug into the node and upload battle footage directly.
The power of the internet.
And as you breach each core piece, I shall transfer its magical corruption into the node by channeling it through my body.
Okay, tracking pin, so what does that do? Attaches a pin to the beast that reveals its position for the rest. Oh, okay. Yeah, basically, yeah. You tank You actually do like chip damage and little damage and build up your shield, and then if you find yourself in a position where you're gonna get hit by the enemy, you basically echo that damage back and having the block on it. There he is.
Don't forget, keep the beast fully occupied so I can get the node and plug in the pins. Cinnabar, if the situation should, it won't. I won't let it.
Alright, what I need to do is I need to get more... Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 2. Okay, he took the other ones. Alright, so I want to do... I think you want to do Fire Essence with this. Do we know... We don't know its strength or its weakness. So I think Taunt is a really good one for this, because that taunting actually gives you the ability to lower their ability to build up rage and rampage, which is basically the idea of this weapon that I have is to build up shield and don't care about taking out opponents, to basically kill them in one shot with the calculated strike. So just using your support items to taunt and to like stall the rampage basically helps you accomplish this stuff here. Osmodeus. Osmodeus, Osmodeus, Osmodeus. I don't know if I put on the right shirt. Oh wow, 1 turn rampage, that's actually very dangerous. What we could do though... Well, actually, I need to build up, Oh, well, I think it's because... Okay, I see what they're kind of doing with this. So you have a lot of... Yeah, he's very exposed, so you literally got to, like, focus on taking out a certain thing. This is a new enemy. I've never seen this enemy before. Okay. So we've built up some concentrated strike. What I want to do is we're gonna hit him with a concentrated strike. The other, you can use the item for a free action, so it's actually very useful because I can end my position somewhere. Okay, and now we're gonna use this. I'm gonna move like here. Maybe I have to let him do that. You see how, okay, see how, like, how much he has, like, he's got a big attack range. I don't know what core is attacking, though. Maybe it's that 41 down there. He's got 2 cores, it looks like. That's a first 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on defensive charge here. And just kind of bounce around, do some damage. In that one action alone, I went, see that 76 up there? I have 76 charge. So already, if I do the math here and divide 76 by 8, right? I can do 9 damage. 1 shot. Now, there's a 1 down there, so I can actually hit him again. And actually reset the rampage. Oh.
Channeling the energy. Ah! Do not falter. He cannot hold it for long.
Okay, divided by 8. That's more than 10. So the cool thing is, I don't have any more actions left. But what I can do is I can taunt. Double the cores, double the flavor. Okay, so there's an action point right there. So Rampage is imminent. What I can do is I can bounce off of this one. Alright, so we're at 36. What I could do... Oh, I have 2 actions. Okay, I got a free action. So what I could do is I can do a concentrated strike. But if I do a concentrated strike, I lose all my defense, which is not a good idea. I want to keep 25, so that I have that. So what I'll do is I'll just do this again. We have 1 companion, so unfortunately I think we're going to have to... Oh, never mind. That worked out. Oh, wow. Alright, cool. Actually, I don't have to do the defensive thing, so I'll just do another defensive charge. What's 8? 40 times 8. 4 times 8 is what? Math. Oops. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get a jail-free card. So I can avoid taking damage by doing this. There we go. Alright. So 4 times 8 is, what, 24? So I need 240? That's... Yeah. That's all I need, 240. Right? Yeah. No. Yeah? Yes. 240. Or is it 2,400? No, it's 240 probably. Because I can already kill a 10. 320. 8. 8 times 4 is 24, right? Or is it 32? 6 times 4 is 24, gosh, Jesus. Yeah, so 320, thanks. Why my brain not working? Alright, what I gotta do, I need 25 left, or, yeah, I need 20 to leave 20 on the table. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, Rampage is imminent, so I should actually hit that. $240, $420, baby. Alright. So what I could do... No, I want to keep going. Alright, so we just get out of this. Alright, he's taunted, so he can't really do any retaliatory things. So I just gotta keep going, get up to 320, and then we'll attack his main core. I need to use this, though. Or we could do a retaliation here. I think that might be good, because I'm kind of out of position. Yeah. So this is where retaliation comes into play. Wait here. I'm not gonna move on taunt or anything because he's already taunted. So I'm gonna just do 9 damage. And so what that did is he has 9 attacks, so I did 9 damage back to him. And it only took 9 damage of my shield, so crazy, crazy good. Well, my brain was trying to go into like 8 times 4 and then times 10 because that, but like I was just, it's hard for me to talk and think at the same time. That's one of my problems. It's like I can do it. It's just like if I had time to think about it. Right, because like 6 times 4 is 24, so 4 plus 4 plus 4 would give you 8, right? So it's, you know, 24 plus 8, which is 32. Anyways, we only need 25. Oh, God, no. It's actually not good. We gotta get out of this. We're at 263. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a concentrated strike right there. And then I'm going to do a defensive strike on this guy. Try to bounce myself up to hit it twice. Nope, didn't do it right. We have one action left, we can retaliate. I don't want to use the taunt thing unless I'm in position of getting damaged or if rampage is imminent. We have 7-2. And like bounce in. Like, let me try to bounce in there to try to get the yellow thing. Right there. That'd be good. I'm in position of taking damage, so I'm going to try to get out of it. Alright, so I have 326, and actually he's down to 30. So what I can do is actually attack one of his cores. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this. I'm not in a good position now. I may want to do a retaliate. Can I hit that from here? Well, actually, I want to kind of hit him here to reset that rampage. And I don't have the ability to get out of the danger-free card anymore. I really don't need to use the defensive thing anymore. I have way too much. So just using regular attack at this point would be better. Ugh, this is the problem. I don't know if I can hit that from here. Like, I have to like really like. I don't think that's gonna hit. It's gonna hit the 7. Ah, that sucks. All right, let me bounce off of this guy. Reset the. I've got to open up a clearing to hit that. Alright, this one I could probably do. Let's continue to just hit him with this. Let's see if I can sneak in there. There we go. So, calculated stab. Right there, baby. Dead, dead, dead. Oh my gosh, that's great. Alright, now I gotta do defensive charge because I don't have any defense. Alright, now I gotta do it to the same to the other side. Now, I gotta get myself up to what 8 times 3 is 20. That one's 24, so I need 248 currently. 91 in one move is not bad. That's pretty good. Actually, no, we need less than 248 now. I think that would do it. Especially if I hit it twice. But I do need to get more charge up. Yeah, right. I mean, that's his flaw for sure. Like, all right, down to 240, 204. So that would do 240, 20. To do 20 to hit, to do damage to 20, what would you need, right? You need 8 times 2, which would be 16, 160. So 160, yeah, that's enough, because the distance between, so it's 25 damage that I have right now. So I could do it. The problem is I don't have a good angle on them. Maybe. Yeah, I don't have a good angle. Or I could do it this way. No. Maybe like this. Yeah, I think I could do that. No! Damn it, not that way! No! The fuck? I was trying to be fancy and take a risk, and that's just the dumbest thing I could have possibly done right there. Like, you cannot do that unless you know you're gonna hit it, because now I've got to build that up all over again. We gotta get to 160, between 160 and 200. We can do a retaliate. There, it was down to 14. Which I still need more energy to get to. Well, I know I made a mistake because I was trying to be fancy. You can't be trying to be fancy. You gotta. So 5 times 40 is 40, so 80 plus 40 is 120, so I need a 120 in order to knock him out. I cannot retaliate from here. There we go. Just gotta get in the right angle, but I'm going to retaliate because it's a better action to take. 5. So I can take him out just now. Just basically just gotta build up concentrated. I'm not gonna do it using the fancy like calculate stab. I'm just gonna do it using a regular retaliate. There we go. And that's that. Probably could have used retaliate more to make that faster. No, that was down under par, huh? Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
The node output is overloaded. We need to leave. Umbra, look at me. Look, we've done what we could. Umbra, love, listen. You can let go. You must let go. Cinnabar, you're unhurt. You... Yes, love, yes. But not for long. The towers around the node are collapsing. We must leave. Now. We are survived. I had dared not hope. You have my sincerest thanks, Skipper. We've destroyed much of the area, though the chain reaction was much more isolated than we'd hoped. As for the Queen, I uploaded the footage before the node was destroyed. I cannot say if she received it. Those buildings, what were they? The answer is complicated. It's more important that we focus on... No, Cinnabar, I am wary of secrets. They deserve to know what I did there. Two generations ago, the Queen recruited a team of the best scientists and technicians from across the land. We had astounding success, improving lives for rich and poor alike, but the batteries were our greatest triumph. A device capable of immense enchantment, without risking one to spend time and resources to seek sparks. Our automated pipes drew in motes from every biome to forcibly create as many sparks as we could, and then returned the remaining nodes to the land, just as occurs during normal enchantment. Or so we believed. Data quickly suggested that the system was not replenishing the world as we expected. But the lead scientists did not feel such discrepancies were worth jeopardizing so many promising projects. And I certainly wasn't going to object and risk my position. Not when I had just gotten engaged. But motes can join, you see. And at the unnatural volumes that we were using, they were becoming something else. As beasts began to appear, we created more and more powerful technology to stop them, refusing to realize that the runoff from our tech was crystallizing them into existence. Worse, we were siphoning motes from the world too rapidly. Tradehaven's fate became clear, but too late. At long last I objected. I was overruled. A decision was made to move the capital and continue the batteries. Observing from afar, they seemed to have lessened the process, resulting in more gradual damage. But even so, every battery leads to more beasts, and the blood of the entire wood stains my wings. I don't believe it. A note from the Queen. Reclusive as she may be, whatever she has seen while watching you seems to have left her impressed. She seems to want you to assist her with a minor inconvenience. Intriguing.
Wait a moment, this says... Yee! Catered meals? Skip, you can bring as many companions as you want.
As many as are as willing and ready. Go talk to everyone and see what they think. I don't, really want to do this, but... For the team? Sure, yeah, sure, I guess. I'm ready.
Hey now, champ. You really want me along? You got it. This will be an area I've never scouted before. If you want me to back up, I'm ready. It isn't as though I feel unprepared to return to my illustrious home, of course. But for an audience with the Queen... This is a delicate matter, you understand. I have to represent my family, and with everything I've seen, I apologize, Skipper, but at this moment I am not ready.
More batteries.
Poor EVs. They've only been around for what, like 5 years, or no, actually probably 10 years at this point. And now they're already the big bad. Didn't take. It's like we don't even let them cool it off like big oil, right? At least having like 50 years under your belt before we call them the big bad.
Meeting the Queen? That's a ton of responsibility. But I promised I'd be there when you needed me. So, do you need me?
Please?
I'm worried. Oh, hey! Then of course I'm going! Wild Earth Worms couldn't keep me away. The Whiskersmith cousins are gonna take the Silverline Palace by storm. Ready when you are.
Meeting the Queen herself sure does absolutely sound terrifying, but if we're gonna make the world as amazing as it ought to be, then I'll be terrified. Let's go. I'm ready. Before I change my mind. Also steam. Well, steam was never evil. That's just water vapor. The temptation's strong to give that Queen a piece of my mind. It'll be worth, Skipper. Some battles you have to pick and choose. Either way, you won't be sailing that storm without me. I'm ready. Skipper, we've talked about this. I'm proud of all you have accomplished, but even so, the only critter who could have gotten me out there again is long gone. I'm sorry. I wish I could come with you, I do. But I won't ever be ready.
Entering the Silverline Palace itself. But there's so much down here I need to study. I have projects that I can't abandon. And also, the possibility of losing my funding research. Sorry, Skipper. I'm not ready. No. Umber says he's not ready to face the Queen, and I will not leave him alone with his memories.
Alright. I think... Carved Deep. I've never seen Carved Deep. If beast currently scarred, deal 3 damage, otherwise heal 1. Ah, okay. I was trying to unlock the hammer stuff, I think. Or maybe the knife. stuff. We'll do hammers. Detonation. On first bounce, deal 3 damage. Shrapnel 3. Plus 10 shrapnels for each inertia. Oh, plus 10 shrapnel steps for each inertia. Okay. Okay, so that's actually pretty cool. The Sonic Blast. Pulse 4, stop, plus 1 pulse for each inertia. Spawns X pulses. Interesting. Run. So basically what these symbols mean is like, so it's one of 4 slots. So the first symbol means knife. The second symbol means like basically this. So this is another run thing, so I'm curious as to what that one is. Charge shot. Applies essence on bounce, deal 1 damage, gain 1 charge. That's actually pretty interesting. Probably I won't know how to deal with that though. Yep. Going well so far. Alright, so now we gotta so this is probably I believe this is the final level, so I don't want to do that one first. And basically the idea is that we want to unlock as much as possible. Particularly side quests with character progression, so that they will come with us to the final fight. Right? Yeah. I'm fine with new tech. My thought is, yeah, as I said, moving to a hybrid car, or like a, not a hybrid car, but like a plug-in hybrid is sort of my thought right now. But obviously running the car that I have until getting the most use out of it as I can is the best idea, obviously. Accompaniment. Skipper, if I might ask a favor. Though Umbra doesn't feel quite prepared to venture off the farm on his own, I suspect he would find a mission refreshing, particularly if we were to Bramble Hollow. Merely a thought. Would you be willing? Let me check this. Oh yeah, bonus action, that's what I want.
So this land too is blighted by the seeping pools to the runoff. Yet the caress of the wind is soft and sweet. Ah, do I detect the scent of blueberries? You don't say. My love, once again you are conspiring, I see. Surely not. That sounds quite unlike me.
So what does he do? Instantly move the beast back to the selected track space. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, I got the new sword, I can show you. Okay, he hit. Okay, I know where he is. I need a taunt. Grapple hook would be good. Or maybe more taunt. Yeah, grapple hook would be good. And then this isn't as important. So he's here, so I'm gonna move here. And of course, Umbra. Thank you. Alright, so this is the sword. Concentrated strike. I'm gonna do another concentrated strike. I want to do as many bounces as possible. That's the idea. That's not enough. Like, I'm not going to be able to... Alright, so now we're going to do defensive charges. So he's got a 20, so we need 240. Maybe? No, not that much. We only need 120. Right? 8 times 2 is 6. No, 160. We don't have enough for a retaliate. So I'm gonna... bounce up there. And there we go. We have enough to kill him. I think we can collect those. Here we go, yeah. I'm gonna bounce out here. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm not gonna be able to reach the other side. I can't retaliate on enough mana. Or charge, I should say. Maybe I can get 2 out of that. Yep. And he dead.
Exciting, I must admit. You are not wrong. It makes a difference seeing it thus. Calls for aid, answered and addressed, just as I initially envisioned when wearing these enchantments. Is it enough? Enough to recall the hope that still filled me the day when I wielded the armor for you? You and your convoluted schemes. Thank you, love. I'd forgotten how it once felt, flying side by side somewhere green. But it is only fair that I return the favor with a surprise of my own. Perhaps we should continue this flight together, you and I? As in the early days of testing your armor? Oh. Nothing would make me happier. Very well. Then, if our work here is done, Skipper, we shall take our leave of you. Thank you.
You better have fun storming the castle now. Probably saying he's not ready. These sordid secrets that Umber has revealed to us. The scientists of the Queen have committed a grievous injustice, one that they shall soon regret. The anger I feel that this cruelty was perpetuated in the name of the Cloud, I can barely speak of it. And I have no doubt that my feelings will be insignificant compared to those of my father. When I think of all the work that he has done over his entire life to aid the world with technology, only to discover that our hovering estates have been part of the problem all along. I have sent him a missive to explain that we must immediately halt the Summercrest Caverns. Then he can advise us on how best to approach his compatriots, and rally support for our cause in the lofted Parliament. Never fear, Skipper. We shall not rest until we discover the proper channels to address this crime. Certain members of the team seemed hesitant to trust Umbra. This can't come as a surprise to you. We don't all share Skipper's willingness to compromise.
He blames himself for not speaking up sooner, you know.
He should.
We fought at the time, badly and bitterly, but that was a long, long ago. And you should have seen him when he realized what was happening to Trade Haven. The nights he spent poring over documents, compiling notes, frantic to find a way to undo it. He has developed methods to enchant tech, using corrupted runoff instead of the sparks, at a terrible cost. He has worked to weaken the beasts and lock the worst of them deep inside the mountains.
Good. Better let somebody do that work. But you can't fault those of us who think it's too little too late. It wasn't enough for the world.
That may be true, but it was enough for me.
Of course, you're his husband! Why wouldn't it be enough for you? Frickin' Twitter-pated lovebirds. I didn't get out of here. Anyway. Alright, so we have this. So let's check what this is. Desperate Run. Pick up weapons. Increase pickup radius by 1 step when you start inside the beast's attack zone. I mean, that's better than the original. Unless, like, it's a shorter distance or whatever. Thistle Blossom. Deal 10 damage. Fires thistle horns in a circle.
Can, your book?
I'm afraid I do not follow.
Poppy?
Sure, Skip, no problem. They're wondering about that super duper giant book you always carry. Is it a weapon? Can they wield it?
My spellbook contains the encoded secrets that I have wrestled from the depths of the mountains themselves. Within these pages are my most painful memories, wrung out into bitter words to wield a forbidden magic.
Herein have I recorded the agonies required to make my very veins flow with corruption. So, in answer to your question, no. Alright, past and future. Something is wrong with Dandy. What will make him confide?
Wait, Dandy, why are you still here? I thought you were going to capture more pin footage to send to your dad or whatever.
Dandy. Oh, it's simply that I don't have the energy to go to the mountains alone.
Ugh, seriously, look. If you're just going to mope about it, I'll come with you.
Truly?
Sure, if I have to, I guess.
I am grateful, of course. Let us depart forthwith. Addressing the issue with the tech could cause a disruption. I should certainly hope so. Haven't the lives of everyone else already been disrupted enough? Surely we, of all critters, have the resources to handle the inconvenience.
What are you muttering about?
Oh, nothing. Nothing important. Okay, so he's probably either here. So what we can do, I'm gonna grab. Yep, he's right there.
Okay, Dandy, seriously, what is going on? The beast just showed up and you haven't taken a single selfie.
I received word from my father this morning.
Oh?
Look, let's help Skipper with this beast, okay? Then
we'll talk.
Wait, did I say the wrong thing? So I think we should have enough for... I know where he's going, so I'm gonna do this. Alright. 2 taunt knuckles, and we'll do a bomb, maybe. He's got attack of 13. Let's do bomb. We're gonna attack here. I think I took the bomb. This way. No. Perfect tank to retaliate. Wow. I can do him in 2. But I want to do this if I'm going to do that. Because I need to charge up. Can I actually reach that? Alright, this is where it kind of sucks a little bit. We're going to do defensive charge. We're going to try to hit the thing up there. Actually, no. Oh, no. Switch it up. There we go. Now we can retaliate. we need to do this first. I'm gonna try to hit him there. Perfect. Do a defensive charge. And retaliate. And he did.
Cool, now let's talk. Let me guess, your father wasn't exactly thrilled when you asked him to quit his philanthropic endeavors.
No! No, now he won't stop talking about aiding through the appropriate channels. And those are some mighty $10 words you just used. I am so sorry, Skipper. My connections are worthless to us. My ability to aid is empty. I should have realized the moment I saw the disparity between life I lived and the reality on the ground. I simply did not wish to believe it. Just as my father does not wish to believe me. I have been nothing more than a naive fool.
I mean, yeah, most critters suck, but maybe not all of them. Maybe if you keep showing the other nobles what's going on, some of them will care. You did.
Yes, yes, you are correct. Don't make a fuss. Ha! I'll show him a veritable kerfluffle. Thank you, Echo, for being by my side and at my side.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
Actually, if it would be amenable of you, I would believe I would like to get used to it.
Wait, do you mean Dandy? Skipper, don't you have somewhere to be?
Sorry, jeez. Getting shoved away from people recently. Everyone wants this alone time. I don't understand. Attention, everyone. I have an important announcement for our Grand Council of the Beastbreaker.
Dandy, we're literally just having a conversation in the living room.
Forthwith, I shall be throwing off my shackles of civility and politely useless politics of my family. I shall thereby devote myself to challenging the rotten underpinnings of the system itself, even if it alters my relationship with my farmer, perhaps permanently. Did it? I just noticed that his heart thing had like a shatter thing through it. Was that normal for him when he was like in that emotion? I haven't noticed it until just then. The stakes are too great. I cannot stand by. I shall bear down upon the situation with full force. Well, I mean, upgraded Lord Dandelion Gladius Dula Fillet of the fifth heir to the Marquis of Summercrest. I think he abandoned his name just then, so just call him Dandy. Anyway. This lie that has been perpetuated. The nobles did not know of it. They cannot have known.
There's a difference between knowing and caring.
I'm sure all those scientists were just trying to do their best.
A curious best to leave the world so much worse.
And I thought I was selfish. I can't even imagine. They couldn't come up with anything else?
All batteries, every pin, every gadget, every source of information and industry. There are lives depending on that technology. Jobs, universities, hospitals.
Hey now, everybody. There's a lot to take in. Maybe we should just need to sleep on it. Speaking of, Umbra, you're resting under the roof. You resting under the roof tonight? Skipper told us there was a collapse. You expect any of us to tolerate the presence of that? Stay away from him.
Quiet! This is my farm, and I still have the final say. Umbra, you can stay.
Did I do this out of order? I think was I supposed to do Dandy's thing first.
For now. Oh, forgive my trespass, Thistle. I did not realize this room was currently occupied. Although, if the circumstances has dictated that we both remain, perhaps this may present an opportunity for me to offer a personal apology. I am given to understand that you were forced to fight battles innumerable and make sacrifices unimaginable. I think plenty of critters lost as much as I did. There are chores to do, Umbra. Will you help me wash dishes? Oh, I shall offer you my best attempt, although I cannot fathom that I would be much use of. Presumably you can learn.
Okay, that's another belt. The dive grab. Pierce through everything, pick up weapons. Oh, well, that's actually very precise. I like that. Let's see what we got here. Charge trio. Fires all charged darts in a medium arc. Pierces through everything. Applies essence. Okay. Alchemia wants to convince Umbra to share his knowledge, but at what cost?
The beast is approaching your farm, you know. Yes, I thought that might interest you. Good luck. Wait, come with me? Oh. Very well. You are more than owed the assistance. No more disappearing acts. Cinnabar, did you ever decide about the nature of your motivations? I did. I decided to trust what you had been showing me all along.
He's got a 9 attack, so I can take him out in 2 if I do 2 retaliates. You've kept your farm well defended. Skipper, I wish to speak with you about a certain matter. The
fact that I used you as a means to an end. You should have told me, but I don't. I used your message too. I saw a chance. So it doesn't matter, doesn't it? You wanted to help Umbra. Umbra wants to help undo things, and I just wanted to help. I just can't stand it. I think about critters hurting, and then I don't have to think. I'm already moving, and it's just easy to choose, even when it's hard. I don't know how to explain. I tried. I'm sorry. Ultimately, it seems that there is not much to explain. You have the simplest answer of all. A good heart. I don't believe that's all it was. What do you mean? Helping Umbra. It wasn't all you wanted. So, you seek to disregard all of my selfishness, Skipper? I'm offended, and when I've striven so hard to appear heartless and aloof. However, you're correct. There is a pride in building the bridge and being the messenger. Particularly when I've been waiting for someone to answer these messages for a long, long time. Whatever our respective motivations may have been, I am glad our paths have crossed. Me too.
Alright, Cinnabar's upgraded.
Oh. Oh, another dish. Broken. It seems I must apologize to you for the pottery shattered on top of everything else. So much has passed me by as I was locked away, and now I'm unable to complete even the simplest of tasks. After my sister's death, I returned to the farm to let time pass without me. And yet, the magic still turned its back on the world, just as I had. I still had to watch the beasts spread. My children and my former husband attempted to make safe, simple lives for themselves, and were lost when their settlement failed. And now I watch my grandchildren throw themselves into danger over and over. And I wonder if I have anything left I can offer to their cause, or to them. So I know about watching in distant, desperate unhappiness as the world fades around you. And I know how it feels when you begin to rejoin it. Save your apologies, Umbra. Let's focus on the task at hand.
Alright, next. Falcon wants to convince Umbra to share his knowledge, but at what cost?
This battery-free tech you created from the runoff. It's unprecedented. We should combine our notes. Out of the question. The things I have done to myself should not be emulated by one with a bright future. Go forth. Forget this concept. I can't. This revelation, the consequences. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You have to make records at this. You have to make records at the very least. Your data could prove key to reversing the damage. We can't lose it. Would that it had already been lost. But you tried to destroy all those buildings, but what if we could repurpose the machinery that survived? Enough. I shall accompany you on this fruitless endeavor. But only because I am loath to see yet another fall prey to the dangers of the peaks. My scans show that there's a central database around here. Yet I can't seem to interface. But If I try my experimental battery supplements made with the motes contained within plant matter, perhaps I can use their unfamiliar makeup to override their security system. An innovative approach, but ultimately a doomed one.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's his thing again? Oh, learn one of the unknown traits, okay. Very sucky companion group I have here. Not very useful. Gonna move here. Oh wow. Landed right on him.
The beast is nearly upon us. Make haste. But my scans! I haven't managed to interface with the biomatter. What if I attempt to... No, that's not working. What if I try... That's not working either.
Oh, I'll go for it. Attack 10. Great, this is actually not good. I think I have 2 companions left. Channel the corruption. Oh yeah, I remember his thing. I can see this on. None should have this knowledge. Oh my gosh, he is unstable with that instability. Oh, we're gonna bounce off of this one here. Just get an extra move in. And he did.
Access denied? You were right. What a disaster. Forget about finding inspiration in this tech, I couldn't even access it. The scientific implications of the beast dazzled me for so long. Without that fervor, how do I proceed? I thought maybe I could salvage some of my ideas, but they were all flops. I believe I must disagree. This may have been your life's work thus far, but you have a whole lifetime ahead of unfolding just yet ahead of you. Naturally, you could not solve in an afternoon what has eluded me throughout my sad eternity within these peaks. You must have a mind that seeks out puzzles, and a spirit that thrills to the song of understanding. Moreover, you have what I did not, a warning. I hadn't thought of the sake to take on a student, and the concept is strange. But if you shall be cautious where I was not, and bold where I failed to be, I shall share my knowledge with you. I shall show you the path forward that I forged, and I shall not let you follow it. You have too bright of a future, and in helping you blaze a shining trail, perhaps I too shall find some further purpose. I have risked death in the depths already. It is far past time that I brave a life in the sun. After all, whatever the world thinks of me, I wish for a chance to think well of myself.
Yeah, the story's good. I also like how the mechanics are going. I've complained about its length, but it's good. It's great that it has such a good length to it. Like if I were playing this on my own, I would actually really enjoy it, and not like having to worry about, oh, is this boring for the stream and stuff like that. Now, if I had gone in knowing about like how much grind there was, I would have ground, like grinded a little off screen, as it were. See if I do knives here. Okay, I do not have anything to upgrade any knife stuff. I think this is gonna be it. Unless we try doing the knife and the hammer thing, but I think we're good. Here we go. So I'm gonna let you guys vote. What should I bring with me? Should I bring my good old bow and arrow, or should I bring the new sword? I'll let you guys decide, and I'll be right back. Unless you want me to try to get this, the sword and the knife thing side quest before we do that, and we could do that too. Since we're only an hour in, but I think that this finale might take a bit. Something tells me it's not going to be like a small potatoes thing. Okay. Alright, we'll try the weapons thing then. The problem is I gotta actually learn how to use the frickin' knives, and I guess I could take like the vanilla ones, because I don't really have anything really set up for it. Let's see. We want to use... is it the Cloud Soldier armor? Yeah, bonus inertia. We have, what, the Beast Zapper. Gain 10 charge, gain 1 inertia. You can do like stun. Oh wait, there's the Sonic Blast here. What was the other one? So this is like what, shrapnel? So this does like a lot more shrapnel damage. So what we want to do is have something that'll run to it. Stopped after 4 bounces, plus 2 bounces on inertia. Stop on second bounce. Deal X damage. Deal 1 damage in medium range and stop after 1 bounce. That one is that? Yeah. I think that's good. I think I'll try this. Isn't great. What did he just get? He just increased... He absorbed speed, which is not that one. That's level. Probably here? Oh, there he is. Okay, now he's there. Alright, we gotta build up some inertia here. Miser's momentum. Yeah, this is one of the flower ones. This was like the second boss of the game. Maybe I don't need to do that. Oh yeah, the colors are different. Yeah, so like they'll change colors and like what they Okay, so I have to hit the core with that. So yeah, okay, good to know. Didn't read that fully.
Death from above! Right behind you, Skipper.
Oh, it's on the core? On core bounce. Oh, any core. That's weird. I don't think I like Detonate. Sonic Blast is okay. Clobber is pretty good. And he did. Yeah, Clobber's very useful. I like that one. The other two kind of, they're alright. Miser's Momentum is the best one of the ones. I already unlocked all the base things. It's just objectively better than the other handles. Definitely give me the weapon now. Oh, this highborn halberd wasn't your aunt's? This was a commission. A fussy noble kept coming and pestering us. She had all these coins to offer, as though we used those for anything outside Trade Haven. So Nettle got a good idea to melt them all down into good, workable metal. You should have seen the look on the noble's face. Okay, this is where the miser's handle comes in, I guess. I unlocked the miser's handle before. Oh no, never mind. Deal 2 damage in a radius. If this damages the beast, gain 2 haste. Radius increases the side inertia. Every 5 steps, deal 1 damage in an arc. Deal 1 damage at the armor scar, deal 1 additional damage. So like a scar kind of a thing. Alright, let's see. Most of them are just knife weapons. Ah, there's the shuriken. I'm gonna move our way backwards. Whirling sickle. Ooh, on every bounce, deal 1 damage in a small radius. I like that. I just like the style of it. Oh, it's a sai. Pierces everything. Deal 1 damage, of course. Pierced, add 2. Drain. Alright, knives. Let's swap this. Explosive tile. Probably want the explosive tile. Well, there's definitely like different styles of play. I'm not like the hammer and the knives are not like my thing, like my jam. Like the bow was certainly like the thing I adapted to the best. Then the interesting thing is that they sort of have their damage runoff. Like the bow is like it's a slow start, but once you have damage input going, then you're good. Hammer's similar, but like How I described it was, with the bow, you get to decide where you're standing at the end of the turn. With the hammer, it's really hard to control where you are, and on top of that, if you can't really take a hit because you have no defense. Sword, it's like the sword is sort of chaotic like the hammer, but at least like with that, you have the option of having defense, so you can take a hit or two. Anyways, let's swap this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the dive grab. We're going to use the swirling scythe. So there's charge shot, deals 1 damage on one thing, fires troll, turn, medium mark, pierces through everything. And then like there's a dive grab can pierce through everything as well. And then basically you want to deal under the thistle blossom, fires all thistle thorns in a circle. Fires shrimp, deal 5 damage and sticks. I think I'm gonna do the thistle blossom. I have no idea if this is going to work together or not, but we're gonna find out. Alright, we're gonna use Poppy right there. Okay, I know where he is, so let's use that. Should have done the supports first. Stabs. Okay, so I got a shotgun blast. Not do damage to cores. On scales only, okay. So that's how you clear out scales. Not enough damage.
Yeah, no, I got this. Right behind you, Skipper.
Like, her charge thing really helps with, like, the... Yep. Giant Circles. I actually listened to some of their stuff recently. It's very good. Big Giant Circles. That's the name of the music composer for this soundtrack. Didn't want to do that. That was a waste. Oh, okay. Yeah, Big Giant Circles. Did I miss the big? I missed the big. I missed the big. missed the huge part of the beast. Yes, I know. I completely whiffed that. Yeah. Not getting a lot of use out of the explosive tile. As I said, not really good at the weapon thing. I shall not be dissuaded. Okay, I think I'm starting to see like what you're supposed to do. You just kind of move into position, but you really can't, I guess. Look, let me try this. good shot. Like, the Thistle Blossom is not really great. Can't really get anything with that. We can take one of them. That's it. Not horrible, but clearly not understanding the tech. Like, it is sort of like, it's like the bow and arrow, only worse. Skipper, you're still looking for these? You may not want to. My remaining stories are... Things worsened. Nella and I were called to defend Trade Haven constantly. It seemed we were fighting day and night back then. We no longer had time to forge new weapons. We had to work with what we already had, even if they were only farm tools. We gotten exhausted. We got sloppy. Charge shot applies distance to that. Oh wow. Because they are no, I'll say that the weapon doesn't. They don't look really that impressive, and it's like. Oh no, the twin knives. The settlement holds the legendary knives, and nothing with Smith. Can you convince Skipper's wife to convince them to part with it? Alright, we gotta go another weapon here. Alright, so now I've gotta figure out what was... I think I did like the whirling sight that had used to it. Charge trio was decent. Perhaps the shurikens instead of the thing. What's the regular charge shot? It does 1 damage. So dealing 5 damage is very good. The problem is, like, how do you... You have to kind of, like, break... Perhaps the idea then would be the Thistle Blossom to get rid of the things, and then to get rid of the... Yeah, we'll try that, actually. perfect. I got our first strike there. Oops. Actually, what we can do is use this to move around. He did. This actually, I do like this. Whoops. I forgot you can penetrate with that. It's fine. Did it anyway. But the shurikens are actually really good. The Thistle Blossom's a pretty good combo with it, because that clearly scales out. Now to hear her be like, why? I told you to stop. Last ones. The last ones. Granny. She designed these for my sons. She was so excited to train the boys someday. 2 generations of Whiskersmith's twins fighting side by side. Not that your grandfather would have agreed, but I'm sure if he'd seen these knives, he'd had a fit. Of course, I never them the gift, or visit it at all. I meant to, but after Nettle was, staying on the farm seemed far easier at first. But time passed and I thought, well, they'd be grown. I'd just be a stranger. And then one day the news came about their settlement. Granny. Thank you, Skipper. It was good to take out some of these dusty memories and let them see the light of day, but better that I pack these ghosts away again. Poison nettle sticks when stuck adds corrosion. That's pretty. Tell takes. Ooh, I like that actually. Because that way you don't have to like worry about fixing it or getting anything out of that. It's basically Alright, so that's gonna be it. I'm gonna use a sword. Swap our weapon out here. I don't. It's been a week, but I still don't remember what I was doing with that. So I'm gonna use the sword because I remember at least how that works. Yeah, we got all the extra weapons. Now we just gotta beat the final boss here, the final thing here, because this is gonna be our final. The whole gang's here. I guess this one. Yeah.
So, the Beast Breaker has arrived. We are pleased by your presence and intrigued. Your Executive Majesty, we wish to initiate a discussion about... A discussion? How very droll. We shall have our servants begin the necessary paperwork. But it must wait. Our Queendom's Q3 milestones for a large-scale solution to the beasts have been disrupted.
Q3, that's funny.
A solution? Can I help? Doubtless an arrangement can be made, for we are given to understand that you possess a unique skill set. And all of our key performance indicators have been in decline since this beast has beset the cloud. You have our royal authorization to mitigate damages as you see fit. We hereby formally request a rescue.
It's so strange and silent.
Ah, I thought the wastes were bad. Whatever. Let's find this thing and take it down.
Echo.
What? This is like kind of a big deal. I'm not gonna stand back and watch folded wings. We've come this far, so might as well try and finish it. Don't be sappy about it.
I only wish that my brethren shared your commitment. Let us hope that this lockdown shall serve a much-needed wake-up call for them. Regardless, even if all these nobles are still not stirred to action, this noble isn't holding back. Sorry, Father, but I'm about to make a scene. Took that up there. So I think we go for the material. Stun Knuckles. Drain Spike. Scar Grenade. Taunt Dart. I think he's gonna be here. Oh, he's there. Shard Dragon.
What kind of beast is that?
Ah, soon to be dead one, obviously. Come on, let's take care of this.
My great hammer is gripped in my grip, and I shan't hold back. It's time to lend some true aid. Are you prepared?
Ready to swoop in with a rescue whenever.
Let us sail forth into a triumph battle together.
You featherbrain, sure, let's sail.
Jeez! Okay. That works. You know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Blame your design, beast. That was one turn. You didn't even get a chance to move.
Done.
Yeah, you could say done.
It's regrowing?
I'd hope so.
Growing and changing. Where's it going? It's gone.
Running away, huh? Nice try, beast! You're looking at the master! Swooping into a new neighborhood isn't gonna solve this problem.
Poppy.
Right beside you, just as promised. Come on, let's chase it down.
Beast is turning one turn. I'm gonna try moving here. Ooh! What a beauty. Look at this. Go for it. I think that's enough for... Alright. I do not know where that is, so I'm gonna guess right here. No. Right here? Alright, there he is. Try this again. Let's do it. Oh. That actually might be a problem.
Don't worry, Skip, you broke it once, you can do it again. If it's gonna adapt, so shall we. So how many cookies do you think I can make bounce off its nose? I can make it a dozen? A baker's dozen? But anyways, this beast is gonna regret that it ever tried to tangle with the Whiskersmiths.
Oh, well, what I can do is actually, like, break into that. So what I can do is, like that. And we're going to do defensive shield. And just bounce around it like a little pinball. Alright. There we go. Now we get to actually hear the music. There we go. So he has 50 health. So I need what? 5 times 8 is 40, so 400. Bounce into that 19. Can do a retaliate. I think I don't want to move from here. Gotta really be careful. He can retaliate pretty quick. He's about to rampage. Well, what we can do is actually, if we're that desperate, we can do a calculated strike against the 14, which I think I should do. Excellent. We'll do a defensive barrage. Perfect, nice. Well, that was a good time to do a retaliate. God, this is a horrible position to be in. Let's see if I can squeeze that in over there. Maybe. Like right there, maybe? Nope, not quite. I mean, if it don't work, keep working. It ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep attacking with your core, man. Transforming again. It won't escape.
The Queen's descriptions didn't really do this beast justice, did they? Oh, I bet it's gonna be terrifying when we get up close. If my family could only see me now. But it's my family I'm doing this for, so let's keep on keeping on.
Let our chase be relentless and our battle strategic. If we're gonna bring this beast rampage to an end, it's a clear head we'll need. Champ, this beast might seem overwhelming, but you already know everything you need to succeed. Break it down to the basics. It's nothing you can't handle. Alright. We're gonna use Kaboom. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just there we go. Okay, now Mal is gonna use Nature Provides on this. We're gonna scout around there. Okay, there's the beastie. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab a 2, grab a 2, grab a 2. And I'm gonna grab Taunt Dart and that first, and then we're gonna do that. And I think they're about here. Perfect. Oh, he's spreading out a little bit now. You think that's gonna help you, huh?
I was right. Definitely terrified. This is terror. But if beating this here beast what's gonna take to earn a hopeful future, then it should be terrified of us.
Come at us, beast. This crew can take you. We'll break into smithereens so we can rebuild. Skipper, I'm so proud of how far you've come. You can do this, champ. I know you can. And you won't be doing it alone. Come on, you two. Let's all pitch in. Tempest, there's a southwest breeze there that'll send cannons flying up further. Malo, keep an eye on those wings. I'll bet my bow there's an opening in that for those brews of yours. And as for me, those thorns may be daunting, but I know one thing or two about keeping things sharp. We're here for you, Skipper. Go. Alright. You can bounce off of that to there to there. Still need to charge up, so let's take out... He has no scales, so like I don't have any assistance on like... Oh, I should have done this first. Oh yeah. Oh no, now he's got scales. Ooh. Oh crap. Oh, it's doing that like little like adding a thing to the song. Oh, I love it when games do that. I really do. They're adding like little like addendums to the song as it's increasing. a good example of that, and one of my still one of my favorite ones is if you played Paper Mario, the final Bowser's Dungeon Keep, when you go through it, like it starts with just like an echoey sort of song. I'm not going to use this thing yet until I have a thing, but basically it adds like a little bit of the song to it every time it does it. Alright, we're going to do the Retaliate. Can I hit that with the dart from you? No, I'm not going to try it. I mean, man, that's... He's got to stop attacking with his core. He's got to attack, or his core. He's got to attack with other stuff here. The game's like cranking out, like, this is too much, man. Too much calculation. I gotta aim up at the 8, but I'm not directly in line with it. 24, so 20 and thing would be 160, so it's like about 200 and something. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, we're retaliating then. Are we there yet? Hey, he's doing good with that defensive positioning. Oh, good. Good gravy. Alright, maybe have to do it like this. It's getting a little dangerous. Darn it. Alright, well, gonna have to do, gonna have to do another retaliate and take the rampage. So, just so you're aware, I did test this off screen, but you can't retaliate against thorns, so it's just wasted damage. You messed with the wrong team! Now it's your turn, champ. Ah. You know what? I'm done. Win's a win, even if I didn't. Like, I don't think I got any calculated strikes off on that one. Or calculated stabs, I should say.
So this is where our compatriots fled, and Trade Haven was no more. And it seems the citizens are hiding still, but they've made an error. These power cells, strewn unattended throughout the city. Little wonder the beast has uncovered the secrets of metamorphosis. So much ambient magic present. Breaking it down only restarts the tessellization process. Could it be? Each blinking light in every building, all those batteries, it's resonating with them. So much can be learned from this, if only there was a way to harness it.
Or you know, you could not. Okay, level somewhere got absorbed. Okay, now he's back there. So I'm gonna take him out. He is right now on... No, actually he's not there. So he's got to be like down here then. Or I can use rewind, right? Oh no! I'm a great content creator, but no one knows who I am. Whoa!
No. How has one of these beasts escaped into the wild? I can't allow it. I shall not. I have not lived my life with wings weighted only to be stand by now. This is no time for deliberation. No more watching and waiting. We act. Is it pure magic? Synthetic? A being of energy as much as corruption? I don't know. I want to know. But the time it would take to uncover its secrets, I can't spare it. We have to stop it. There are things more important than knowing. Then the moment is upon us. May the mistakes of our past inform us and strive to shape this future. We must synthesize our skills to disrupt this residence. Standing by, scans are ready. All of my ideas are at your disposal. Now's your moment, Skipper. Do what you do best. Do what you have always done. Save them. Save everyone.
Oh boy. This guy... The dark scales are actually scales. You can see it up there. That's crazy. Okay. Well, go like right here, maybe. Okay, bounce it back here. Andy and Intel are drooling. Oh crap. Nope, we actually oh, we can't even retaliate. You take... Oh god, you take way too much damage. That's 23. Oh boy. Well, good thing I have this. Mulligan. I can take two. Is that what it is? 2 damage? So 23 times 2 is 46. I should be able to survive that. Go for it. Oh wow, that actually took out a... Okay, so yeah, it took out the 20. Wow, that took it out in one blow. I should do that again. See that it took out... I don't know if you see the thing over there. The 20 and the 10s. Like, literally, that's... So that's the core that's attacking with that inner thing. And that was the mirrored one that I just took out. And then the other attack is the main core, which is the 52. So if I end up over there, I could actually, like, do that. But I don't have enough energy to do a... Oh, I have enough to do one now. Alright, let's do it again. Go down to the 20. Not quite sure, and I don't want to risk it. Perfect. Oh, that's respawning. Okay. Oh, and it's shifting. Okay, so that's actually interesting. Oh no, it's just that side of the guy. Okay. Alright, no more get out of the jail free cards here. Not there, please. Oh, yay. sake, that's not what I wanted. No! So that gives me 240. Not quite sure. I think if I can hit at 11 from here. Or I can go like this. I think 24 times 8. Is that enough? Because this is going to be dangerous, because I'm about to get rid of my defenses. Is it worth the risk? Thinking. 8 times 4 is 30 something. So 8 times 4 is 32. So what would it take to take out 30? And I guess that's the question. And if it's not enough to take out 30, I won't worry about it. So 30 would be 3 times 8, which is 24. Oh, yeah, that's enough then. That's like 30. There you go. Oh, God, that hurt. That was beautiful. I'm glad I took that action. Ooh, what are you doing now? He mad now. Breaks your beast. That is that. I did break that beast quite well. I gotta get this. I gotta get some defense going here. All right, we can do retaliate, and I think that should be it. I think that's GG. Wait, what? Didn't I retaliate? Retaliate doesn't work. Well, crap. Call me out on it, won't you? Just barely. I think that's it. I think if I do a calculated stab, that's it. Of course, I'm not in a good position, so I'll take a safety here. We only need 20, so yeah, we can do it. Well, now we just be careful. Oh yeah, definitely. Calculated stab should kill him now. Weed day. Oh yeah, it's 420, isn't it? We just blazed it. Did we stop it?
You did. It appears your renown is deserved. We are truly impressed. Impressed enough that we shall glance through you grace you with something that we have not offered to anyone in generations. A true royal audience.
Your Executive Majesty, begging your pardon, nature's in a sorry state, but we can all fix it together.
Queen, you could help us make the whole world safe for exploring again. There's tons of ideas we can try.
The clouds have been ignoring the building rage. Critters are at a breaking point, and rightly so. Hear us out.
You can't just close your eyes to the bad, Majesty. Or will none of us get a chance to make things better.
Look, it's not going to improve by itself. We need to do something. Do something!
Right now, it's tech causing the problems, but that doesn't mean we can't discover better solutions.
Your Majesty, we of nobility have been too unwilling to disrupt our own lives for the sake of the world.
This is more than just one person. We bear messages from many of your subjects, pleading with you to intercede.
You may not recall me, but I was there. I know the decisions that were made. I aided. I agreed. And the past cannot be undone. But if we force ourselves to forsake the trajectory, why is it that the important one is silent? Skipper is the beast breaker. It is Skipper to whom we grant audience. Alone. Man, if only I practiced my charisma. You said, the solution. Is it not yet clear? The solution is you. Our initial dragon prototype proved unruly, but with your on retainer to control further experiments. You made that? Predictive models indicate the wild beasts shall worsen. It grows imperative that we have beasts of our own. Naturally, the regulatory process alone may yet take another generation to complete. That won't help. You have so much power, you could undo this, all of this, if you would just stop. We're your subjects, we need you. Don't you care? What a disappointingly impolite manner of address. Oh god, then you got high. Yeah, I remember that song. La 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 la. We were going to stop the beasts from raging, but then the queen's high. She won't get down from her throne because she's just high. Get off your butt and do something. Give it a try. Hey, hey.
We are deeply sympathetic to the plight of those below us. Their best interests motivate us all that we do. But understandably, it appears that the complexities of the situation are too nuanced for you to comprehend. Now, if that is all you wish to convey, our servants shall escort you out. But I saved you. Doesn't that make any... It appears you have no further words to offer. In that case, the audience has ended. Permanently. Skipper, when you're ready to come out, your cousin's made a pie for you. Actually, multiple pies. Let's count 5. You shouldn't keep taking meals down here if you want to talk. I can't talk. I couldn't convince her. I failed. She owns her own actions. You must bear the consequences of her choices, but do not take on her blame. When I failed the ones I loved the most, I thought, No matter, then, to fail the rest of the world I turned away. But Skipper, I have never known you to turn your back on anything or anyone. You followed my path, but I beg you, don't follow me to the end. Grieve this, but don't let it break you. What you built here since picking up my old sword, this farm is a full family now. And when you are prepared, come upstairs. They want to speak to you.
Yeah, monarchies always fall, right? Hey, champ. Heard you were feeling pretty down in the dumps. Can't blame you. But I've got just a morsel to cheer you up. Your granny's given me permission to do some farm renovations. See, I was thinking, we got a whole slew of pros out there on the battlefield now. But if I know anything about you, I'll bet we won't end up being one of the critters you recruit to this cause. Being the only critters you recruit to this cause. So now, the next time you come home with a batch of new, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed pals, we'll have some cozy buildings ready to go, alongside some brand new training grounds. Steep me in the sunshine. I can't wait to show them the ropes, and to see what they've got up their sleeves. Good, Summer, how are you? Echo, look! Look at the views we've received. This is an unprecedented level of engagement.
So, Skipper, I figured we could use the pins to these, videos. Show what it's actually like out here. Kind of a drag, but at least we can reach critters without having to actually, talk with them.
Echo's aerial camera work is quite impressive, and my noble friends love her candid off-screen commentary. Some of the responses have been disbelieving, but others are appalled and wish to learn more. We're channeling the energy into philanthropic donation drive for the Trade Haven Scavengers.
Yeah, of the items we need, food, water, medical supplies. Though it's not like we can count on the kindness of random strangers forever.
Sir, so strange, love. Anyways, which is precisely why we've begun to advocate for a practical, comprehensive aid policy for the wastes, I mean. I only wish my father would assist us. I'm ruining his political credence, but, well, so be it. It's long past time I began attaining political clout of my own, and we have the ear of the younger generation. He and his associates may be running things now, but not forever.
Yeah, everybody dies. What? I'm just saying. Anyways, we'll keep at it. Maybe it won't change anything, but we'll have tried.
I didn't say anything. You guys are saying stuff.
You came upstairs? How are you feeling? Listen, Skip. We've all been talking. We may not be able to save the world the way that Queen could have, but that doesn't mean we're gonna sit around. Just wait till you hear what everyone's got planned. You've been there for us the entire time. You've been there for the entire world. Now it's our turn, Skipper. We want to help. We won't stop until we help. Also, I really hope you're in the mood for pie.
Nothing from you, frog guy? I guess.
Guess what? Me and Tempest, we've got brand new spanking ideas for the Coastal Myers.
Aye. We reconnoitered? I've never heard that word before. Aye, we reconnoitered with all the Sedgeworth crew and showed them the coast and the reality of the danger.
And now they're all a bustle, hankering to help out where they can, not just the Myers, but on the coast too.
We pirates should be taking note. There's no shortage of tasks a crew can accomplish sailing in unison. So, why have we been confining ourselves to different ships? There's a real enemy we can set our sights on.
Oh, just imagine. Big old groups across biomes banding together to clean up the world we share and cherish.
And raising our voices in a mighty shout, so the so-called queen can ignore our words, did she? I like to see her pretty parliament ignore a huge crowd of critters marching against her injustice.
We're gonna get a whole movement underway. I got a good feeling about this.
Skipper? Skipper, you've emerged!
And guess what? You're just in time to hear the nifty idea that Neil and I came up with.
Inspired by our work on the food synth and my studies with Umbra, we'll continue exploring alternative fuels.
By literally exploring together, the two of us are going to travel across the world chasing down new ideas.
We've already come up with several unconventional approaches to pursue as we sail through uncharted territory.
But don't worry, Skip. We'll always come back here when you need us most.
Holy crap. Or is this just real? Okay, no, it's not. Ooh. The two of us have been talking. These experimental hybrid pins that I created to deliver messages, back when I was still actively sold to solutions. Perhaps I should view them not as an ending, but as a beginning. My magical prowess should allow me to uncover new ways to aid those that are crying out for assistance. And I plan to keep seeking those creatures out of gathering their messages, if you're still willing to answer them. There is no shame if you're not. The heck? Did I break it? Oh, there it goes. You could have told me it's like I don't feel like going or something like that. Everyone, I've got something to say. I'm sorry I couldn't. Sorry the Queen wouldn't listen. I know we can't fix everything by ourselves. I know this is bigger than any beast, and it's not fair. It might not ever be. But I can't stop trying. I don't want to. Not if it makes any difference at all. So thank you all for not giving up on me. Someday I hope, maybe, there'll truly be a way to save the world. But until then, we have one settlement. We'll save one settlement at a time. A Vodio game. Nice. So that's actually an interesting way to end it, for multiple reasons. Like, I do like that it was not concluded in a very positive way. That it was sort of like completed in a way that's sort of like it allows it to continue on after the game. Obviously, you can just keep going and like just play around with the weapons and stuff. But And also, like, I think that that's sort of like actually like a reference to life. It's like it doesn't have an ending, right? Life is not like, oh yeah, like when you're young and you're a kid and you're like these narrative tropes, right? You're like, oh, this is a beginning, a middle, and an end. But with life, it's like it's sort of like repeated and all that. Did I get the bad ending? I just think that's the ending, honestly. I don't know if there's a good ending. I'd have to check. But it wouldn't be the first game I got the bad ending on. The first game I got the bad ending on was One Dog Story, which was like the second game we ever played on this channel. Before we had voting. Even when I was just like looking at Steam and saying, what's the latest release that looks anthropomorphic? Oh, I'll pick that one. Oh, this one's horrible. Why is that? I wonder why that is. Yeah, One Dog Story was pretty bad. It's probably the worst I've played on here. It was pretty bad. The Queen Strikes Back. Oh boy. And thank you for making that game. Unfortunately, I think the back to work. Alright, so I think it's the ending, I think. Yeah. Papacalicon. Like that's a dragon, right? So it's like that. But what is that? Is that like a? I'm gonna see real quick.
So, how did your first solo meeting with Parliament go?
I appear to be making enemies already. Quite a few members dislike what I said, and now dislike me.
So what? I disliked you when I met you too.
True. And though I may be making enemies, there's only one enemy I care about.
What? Is that supposed to be a pickup line? Ha Tombs! What a ridiculous
Moment of sincerity, which I expressed my heartfelt. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. Absorbed attack. So that's either here. A guaranteed 4. I don't know how many do I have? 7? I'll take the guaranteed 4. And then we're gonna use D&D. Well, I'm gonna see, like, I just want to see if this is a new beast or not. Because it doesn't sound familiar. If it is familiar, though, I'll stop and we'll, I think it's here. No, actually, okay. So, it's probably over here, then. Oh, there it is. 50-50. Oh, this was the one I saw before we got up here, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what it is. Alright, so that's it. That's the game. Okay, that's what a pavilion is. I was like, I didn't know what the heck it was called. It's like, oh yeah, it was the first thing we fought in here. So the dragon is like the final boss, and this is like the like butterfly moth slash thing. Alright, so anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. This was a longer one, but I did really enjoy it. If I had known a little bit, I'm actually very glad that I got to level 25 off there, because this would have been easily 2 more episodes if I didn't. As I said, and I don't know if people had showed up earlier, but I leveled up from 23 to 25 before this episode, and it took like till midnight. And that's how I got my sword weapon upgraded too, because like the late game was very much like, you know, farm for stuff and farm for equipment. So there actually wasn't much story at all that you guys mixed. Like the first mention of like there was one like back and forth conversation. It was like the first mention of the queen, and that was about it. That's all you guys missed. Everything else was basically I just did the the villages, and it was just basically leveling up everything. All right, next stream is vote stream, and of course it's the first one that we're going back to Super Animal Royale. So we'll be playing that next time, and we'll be voting for the next game for a game after that. So it's been a while since I had to look at that thing, so I've got to dust it off and make sure that I do it before I forget, because I have a tendency to do that. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next time for Super Animal Royale and a vote stream for the first time in a few months. Have a good one, guys. See you next time.